Guys, trust me when I tell you, this one's gonna be fun. On today's show, we're gonna take the ordinary chuck roast and turn it extraordinary into a nice French dip. Look, those who follow the channel know I've done just about everything with the chuck. I've rolled it, I've stuffed it, I've smoked it, and I've grilled it. Well, on today, we are gonna griddle it into some nice medium rare chuck and turn it into a nice French dip. But look, first thing I wanna do is swing the cameras around, show you the goods, show you what I'm working with, and then I'll meet you over at my one burner and we'll make up a nice au jus. Guys, I don't think I've ever cooked a chuck roast or smoked a chuck roast that I didn't like. If you've never grilled a chuck roast to rare to medium rare like a steak, you are in for a treat. So look, we are going to bring our pot up slow. We want to introduce a little fat in there, a little olive oil, little butter. Follow that up with a little garlic, little onion, little salt, and little black pepper. You're going to incorporate all that together, and again, you don't want to burn it. Be careful not to burn it. You should be on medium to low and bring it up slow. You just want to sweat everything out. At this point, add your better than bouillon beef base. You want to incorporate that together. Hit it with a cup of water and incorporate that together and bring it up to a low simmer. Guys, if you don't have this better than bouillon, I got information down below in the description, or pick it up at your local market. It is a game changer. Here you go. Simmer that. All right, guys, look, so we are a low simmer on that au jus, and we'll let that simmer for maybe 10-15 minutes or so, very low. We want to thicken it up a little bit, and then in the meantime, I'll move on over to the chuck. I'll season that up. Then I'll bounce back over to our au jus, add a little Worcestershire, taste it for a little extra spice. Maybe it's going to need a little salt. Hit it with a little bit of red wine, and then reduce it a little bit some more. Guys, take note of the marbling. This is well marbled throughout, and it's about 2 inches thick. You don't want to go any thicker than 2 inches. And if you could find one 2 inches, that'll be perfect. I am going to hit it with some Uncle Steve's Shake Competition Cow Powder. I got information for this stuff down in the description. Oh, yeah. Now look, if you don't have the Uncle Steve's Shake, pick some up or go with a salt and kosher black pepper, or any of your favorite rubs will work just fine. So look, jumping back over to our jus, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and about 1/8 of a cup of red wine. Of course, taste as you go and add as you like. All right, guys, look, I wanted to bring you in real quick. We got our onions up. I've lowered the temp. I do want to bring that up more slow. We'll get those finished, then we'll get our chuck on. And look, the objective with the chuck here is to not necessarily get that, that beaming crust that you would on a steak or a smash burger. We want to bring that up a little bit more slow. We are going for a wall-to-wall rare to medium rare. And to do that, you're going to have to do it slow. So let's finish up these onions and get that chuck on. Oh, yeah. So look, we are moving right along. We will bring these onions up slow. You don't want to fry the onions on high if you can help it. Bring them up slow, kind of wilt it out. A little trick I do as I add my butter is I'll add about a tablespoon of water, and that'll help just kind of wilt them and release all those good flavors in the onion. So look, that was about 10 minutes on the onions. We will get those off to the side, and we will introduce our chuck to the griddle. Oh yeah. Now look, I'm not going to put a weight on it because I'm not really after that crazy sear, but I'm going to let this go covered for 4 minutes. Remember, low simmer and keep on mixing so you can reduce it a little bit and thicken it up. Moving right along, 4 minutes is up, and now it is time to flip this bad boy. Again, we are about 400 on the griddle, 4 1/4 or so. You don't want to cook it too high because you're not going to get that wall-to-wall red. Let's get a couple dabs of butter on it, why not? And then shut the griddle, go for another 3-4 minutes. You know, sometimes you just gotta listen to that sizzle and let it play. So look, after about a 9-10 minute rest, you see we are 129 internal. We will get that off. We will get it on the board to rest. And look, if you would, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified every time the channel does a future upload. Oh, yeah. My buddy Scotty asked me if I was going to break out the old slicer for this and slice it thin, but you know what? When you own this Del Strong knife right here, it kind of slices it thin right through like butter. I mean, that is perfectly cooked wall to wall. Look, we are going to slice out one sandwich and then move it back over to the griddle because we ain't done yet. Oh, yeah. So look, this plays pretty quick here. Get it back on the griddle, hit it with some au jus, top it with some Swiss cheese, then get the bread on it, hit it with more au jus, close the hood, and get it all finished within 30 seconds. Oh. There you go. Oh yeah, forgot the onions. Less than 30 seconds, man. We will get it off. Don't leave it on too long. You'll toughen out the meat. Get it off, and man, just get ready for a flavor explosion. Trust me. Oh. Guys, let's take this in for a closing thoughts and the taste. Look, you know, just when you think you can't go next level some more, along comes the slow cooked chuck and the homemade French dips. I mean, you know, I had some samples of the chuck, man. It is a beefy flavor, man. It is a more beefy flavor, I feel, than say like a ribeye, and that's why I believe it is perfect for this. And it also is very tender, man. You get one with a lot of marbling. You saw that marbling in the beginning. Get one with a lot of marbling. It's very tender. We got a pretty crunchy bread here, which is definitely what you do want. You don't want a real soft bread. You want that crunch on the outside. That is what it is about. The au jus is perfect. That is money, as best as you're going to do without doing a, like a bone-based au jus or something like that. Let's go in. Let's get a little dip, man. Let's just get a little taste right here, though, first. Oh. That red wine, man, is key, man. That is killer. Here's some of this bread. I mean, does it get any better than this? Oh. Guys, trust me when I tell you, this is beyond restaurant quality, man. This is friggin' flavor explosion. Guys, man, you got to make this, man. You have to make this. You got to follow the directions. I'll have everything down below, man, but follow it on that au jus. That is key. That is killer. And get yourself the chuck about 2 inches thick, nicely marbled. Got some fat running in there. Bring it up slow on the griddle or the frying pan, man. Oh man, this is freaking, when I tell you, man, this is beyond incredible, man. This is pretty amazing, man. Look, I am going to roll my Patreons and YouTube join members. You got to make this, man. You have to make this. We're going to close out this show, man. I got nothing else to say, man. Other than until next time, we will see you soon. Beef Chuck does it again.